Are you truly focused on what you want right now? On what you're wanting the most? What you spend time focusing on is what's going to grow. Where your attention goes, energy flows. It's important to ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values? Or do I need to make adjustments? What needs to be prioritized? There is a quote by Tony Robbins that says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. I know for myself, there are so many things that I'm interested in, so many topics, so many spaces, and it can be hard for me too, to really concentrate and to focus on one thing at a time, but that really is the key to accomplishing anything. You have to focus on one thing at a time. Focusing on one thing at a time allows you to really craft your skill in that subject, that topic, that space, whatever it is. But if you're constantly dabbling in one thing and then going to the next thing and then going to something else and then going back to the first thing, one, that information most likely isn't going to sink in. It's not going to stick. And two, you're gonna be like a ping pong ball, just bouncing back and forth and not knowing where to settle. So again, I understand how difficult it can be to just settle on one thing, but write down whatever it is that you're interested in, go through it and see what's calling you the most, what feels like something that you need to focus on right now. And knowing what to focus on also comes down to trusting yourself. Are you deepening that trust with yourself so that you can follow your intuition? And following your intuition, you'll be guided towards the path that's meant for you, towards the highest path for you, towards that path that's going to bring you that fulfillment and those experiences and those opportunities and those relationships. But you have to trust yourself and you have to prioritize, where does your focus need to be at this moment? What is going to bring you the most value? Where can you put the most value right now? Where should your energy be directed at this time? It's important to let go and to trust, let go of needing to control, let go of fear, and just surrender so that you can also deepen your trust with others. Because if you can't trust yourself, how can you ever trust anybody else? Like, if you can't love yourself, if you're not loving yourself fully, how can you truly be able to accept other people for who they are? Because if you're constantly nitpicking at yourself, you're going to be nitpicking at other people too, and always finding something that's wrong, always finding something that doesn't fit, always finding something that needs to be fixed, always finding something that's creating an issue. And sometimes those things are valid. Sometimes those things are true. But sometimes it's more so a reflection of ourselves, like looking in a mirror. And so looking at yourself and having a conversation to say, whatever it is that you believe in yourself and these goals that you have, you're accomplishing them and you're getting through them, and nothing and no one can hold you back but yourself. And you're not going to hold yourself back. You're tired of holding yourself back. You want to move forward and you want to continue to grow. When you can create that space to trust, you create the space to feel safe, and you create the space to be unstoppable. Because again, the only person stopping you is you. Nobody can tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. The only one that can stop you is you. And the only one that you have to prove anything to is yourself. If you're constantly worried and focused on who you need to impress or who you want to prove wrong, you're going to be doing these things for all of the wrong reasons, number one. And number two, it may not be as fulfilling for you anymore, because now your focus has completely shifted. And instead of harnessing your energy, your power, you're essentially giving it away. You're giving it away to these other people because you're allowing them to control your mind, your emotions, whether it's intentional or not on the other person's part. But that's what you're doing. So let go and trust. Find your center in the chaos. Build that trust within yourself so that you can move forward in a more fluid and efficient way. And when you're stuck with that, think about, what limiting beliefs are holding you back right now? What is keeping you from achieving or from receiving what it is that you need or that you want? What story are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself to make yourself believe that you aren't capable, or that you're not worthy, you're not deserving? When you're thinking about your dreams, what's the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? The first limiting belief. And recognizing, if you're not living your dream life, if you're not living your life in a way that feels most aligned to you, It's because a part of you believes that it's not possible, or a part of you believes that you don't deserve those things. And in that moment is when you need to decide it's time to upgrade, it's time to level up, it's time to shift out of these energies, and it's time to believe. Give yourself that kick in the pants, right? To light that fire and to set that motivation, because you have to motivate yourself. You can be surrounded by the right people, and yes, that will absolutely help you with your mental health, with your emotional health, to have those types of people around you that do believe in you, or that are on a similar path themselves. And so you can help inspire and support each other. But still, at the end of the day, it comes down to you pushing yourself, you believing in yourself, you knowing that you are deserving, you knowing that these things are not out of reach. You just have to want it bad enough. So the next time you start to doubt yourself, I want you to come face to face with that limiting belief and think about, where did it come from? Is this really coming from you, or is this coming from somewhere else? What beliefs can you adopt instead? What beliefs can you instill in yourself instead? And this comes from your subconscious, so subconscious reprogramming, neuroplasticity. We have the power to rewire our minds. We have the power to reprogram them. So with your subconscious, it's like a recorder. The same way a parrot just repeats what it's told or what it's taught, your subconscious mind is replaying those limiting beliefs, is replaying those negative thoughts and emotions, telling you that you can't, that you're not deserving, whatever it is. And it's not necessarily coming from you. It originates from hearing it from other people. When you hear it from other people, you start to believe it yourself, and then it's coming from you. So then it sounds like it's your own voice telling you, how could you think that you're deserving of that? How could you think that you could possibly do that? You can't do that. Why not? Why not? Give me one good reason. Give yourself one good reason why you can't. Better yet, give yourself one good reason why you can, why you should, and why you do deserve it. In re-recording and flipping the script and shifting your energy and expanding your mind, how will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your results. Your belief, your trust, your surrendering, your love is the root of your success, is the root of your fulfillment. So own it, heal it, and then upgrade.